Radical.
Man, out of all the sports uploads I thought I was going to go with today and talk about, this is probably the last one I really want to. And I just saw the video footage of Hamlin going down in that game. And it's kind of hard to watch. A Bengals player was running with the ball and it was tackled by Hamlin. But Hamlin got a bad, nasty hit. It didn't look so bad at first, but there was a hit up under the chin. I guess it was just a really awkward hit. He went down, he got back up, but a couple seconds later, he just collapsed. And his heart actually stopped. Then you see paramedics come on the field, and they literally brought this man back to life. Big props to the paramedics for being quick out there. They brought Hamlin back to life, but he's currently listed in critical condition right now. But I really, really hope that he makes it through this. I don't know if he'll ever play football again, but at this point, if he's breathing again, he's able to see his family again. His mother was at the game, then that would be amazing. That would be a true blessing. I think a lot of people miss sight that during sports games like this, especially football, people can actually lose their lives on the field. And as like a freak accident, it was a normal football play, but somebody gets hit the wrong way and they go down, and sometimes they never get back up. Now, some people will feel differently about Skip Bayless. A lot of people are calling for him to be fired. Most notably, you have former basketball player Isaiah Thomas right here. If it's the real account, Isaiah Thomas, and not another account, I know sometimes people have fake accounts on Twitter, but I think this is the real account of former basketball player Isaiah Thomas, or maybe he's currently playing, I'm not sure. Skip said about Hamlin yesterday, this was 18 hours ago, "No doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of this game, but how?" It starts out, it makes sense, because no doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of the game. I guess he tweeted this during the game happening. And I would say, of course, you have to postpone that game. If anything, even if some of the players want to still play, which I don't see any of the players wanting to still play, when you had a player die, get brought back to life on the field, how do you play after that? Everyone there is crying because a life has nearly been lost. You can hear a pin drop in that stadium. Who the hell is going to cheer in the stands at that point? So, of course, you postpone the game. You end the game, you postpone it. But Skip says, but how? What the fuck do you mean, but how? This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome, which suddenly seems so irrelevant. Like, maybe he didn't mean it that way, but you got to be careful the way you write things, man. Because that seems incredibly fucking insensitive. It's, I think, the reply, but how? Of course. Now, the pitchforks are coming for Skip Bayless. There are calls for him to be fired. Isaiah Thomas said, "I hope they fire you, bro. For you to even think of the game is very sad." Maybe Skip didn't mean it like that. I don't know. But it's a bad look. It comes across as a bad look. And there's other tweets. I don't have the other tweets in front of me right now. Here's one thing you'll notice. There was an upload about this from Skip on the Undisputed channel. And someone is missing there. His running mate, Uncle Shannon. Shannon is not there. Now, some people might say he's got things going on in his life. He just had he just became a grandfather. Okay, but he was there earlier, and he became a granddaddy. So out of all the times that he misses a show, he misses this one. They might be done, man. They might be done. They might fire Skip over this shit. If there's enough athletes that call for Skip to be fired, this is the kind of thing that he might actually be fired over. And hell, maybe Shannon is with a lot of these athletes like Isaiah Thomas calling for him to be fired. Maybe this is going to be the thing that ends undisputed. Maybe this right here. If you remember weeks ago, there was, and I meant to do an upload on it, I didn't get time though. There was an actual fight between, not a verbal fight between Skip and Shannon over Tom Brady, to where, Skip is completely gushing over Tom Brady. Tom Brady's his favorite. He has a big man crush on Tom Brady. And Shannon was basically talking about how he was playing like trash. He wasn't playing that well. And then Skip actually talked about Shannon's history and talked about how Shannon was jealous of Tom Brady, how he was the greatest and Shannon wasn't the greatest. I forget the exact argument that they had. Well, during that, Shannon took his glasses off, and you hear him get really high-pitched. Like, he's really angry, and then Skip's like, put your glasses back on. So I think that moment right there's certain moments to where people just break. They break, and you can't, like, Skip was taking personal shots at Shannon, and that's when you cross the line. And they're very friendly after that, and Skip kind of toned down. But I think a lot of that was basically told to them by the runners of the show. Like, hey, there's a lot of stuff coming out. And a lot of people, are worried about you guys not getting along. So you guys at least show on the air that you're getting along. But I think it speaks volumes that Shannon was not there. Almost like he was in solidarity with these other people like Isaiah Thomas calling for him to be fired. So leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. But that's not nearly as important. The Skip stuff is nearly not as important. Is Hamlin coming back just to life, coming out of critical condition. And my prayers are with him and his family.